One of the biggest things that we need to think about when we're designing our lesson plans is error correction. And I want to review for you today the 4 different components of error correction that are widely used and that are cited in major teaching methodology textbooks. The first, can anybody give me an example first of how you correct errors in the classroom?
I ask another student, and we compare. I ask who is this and who is and why discussion.
Okay. Okay, so you're providing, in a sense, direct feedback, but you're recasting, okay? Indirect correction number 2 is also very popular, okay? It's where we rephrase the learner's utterance to look like a confirmation check, okay? And I model the correct grammar. Yesterday, I went to the store, okay? And the learner may say, oh yeah, yesterday I go to the store too. And I'll say, oh really? Yesterday you went to the store? So do you see how I am providing input for the student that's authentic? I'm not saying, oh you did that wrong. Oh, you should not say goed. I'm just supplying them with the correct word, and they will intuitively realize that what they said was wrong. And I love your idea of going right over to another student and say, did you go to the store yesterday too? You know, and the student will say, yeah, I went to the store. And hopefully they won't say, oh yeah, I go to the store. And say, oh, you went to the store, huh? So that way it takes the emphasis off the individual learner. How about delayed feedback? Have any of you ever used delayed feedback? That is where you note the student's error in your mind, and then toward the end of class, you point out collectively to the whole class what the error was. I do this a lot, actually, especially at the intermediate stages. I will make a mental note that, oh, they have consistently used the subjunctive and adverbial clauses incorrectly. So I will, at the end of the class in like 3 minutes, I will write a sentence on the board and I will explicitly tell them, many of you have been using this incorrectly and I want to point out right now the correct use of this. I won't say you, and you. I won't do that. I'll just say, I've been noticing that we need to review this tense. And so I'm going to quickly review this with you before your homework tomorrow, before you come to class tomorrow. And that's acceptable. How many of you do number 4? No special feedback at all. No special feedback at all. When you are in a language program that emphasizes fluency and you want your students to become fluent in the language as fast as possible, error-free production is not an emphasis, of course, and you don't correct any errors. You don't give any special feedback at all. The key here, though, is error correction. Should it be frequent intervention and should it be direct intervention? Those are the key things for you to think about.